Hey everybody, it's Steve Wolfpack here. Uh, yeah, I just got finished watching a lot of videos on the march. I know what you guys know what I'm talking about, march ban guns, whatever they want to call it. So I want to bring up a few points that seem to be that seem to be the highlight of this march. Now, I'll give you this: if you don't want to have a gun, don't have a gun. Okay, you have that right. We have a government now who's telling us, well, you have the Amendment and you have the right to say whatever you want, but not in this situation. You can have a gun, but not but no. These rights are something that we have fought and died for. I'm not going to get all political and shit on you and start weeping and whining. I'm just going to tell you, damn things are there for a reason. First thing I saw was in this march was the fact is that individuals come on and they, oh, what are you protesting for? They'd say, well, we want to ban AR-15s. Well, what's an AR-15? Well, it's kind of like, it's kind of, and then, but they're dangerous. They're bad, yeah, yeah. Okay, shut up. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, sit down, shut up, and learn something. Learn before you go on a damn march what you're actually protesting. You want to ban AR-15s. Why do you want to ban AR-15s? I'm sick and tired of millennials coming around and making up shit and saying that they believe in something, but they don't even know what the hell they believe in. If you got something constructive to say in this argument, if you got something to bring to the party, do you have an opinion? Do you have a point of view? Do you have any facts? That's the people I want to talk to. I don't want to talk to some mealy mouthed little young kid that's going, well, it'd be like, well, no, I don't know. What are you trying to frickin' say? Oh my God, you're just racist. Okay, that's not the frickin' point. I can be racist, but I still want to know what the hell you think. This is the idea of political correctness. You can just say whatever you want to say and then walk away from the argument. That wasn't that. I told him, didn't I? Called him a racist. Man, yeah, much as that word's used nowadays, shit, I think it's a compliment. Like I said on my videos, I'm racist. I don't hate nobody. Hell, I hate everybody. Simple as that. But you've got these individuals that come on here and they want to get on and they put them in front of the TV and they don't even know what the hell they're marching for. My God, it's civil rights protests. We've been through this through our history. We've learned from what our history has produced to us. We have learned lessons, and we have actually went out and we have constructively changed them. Medgar Evers, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. I mean, I don't like Malcolm X, but some of the damn things he said was true. Rosa Parks. We've had a history of confederacy of individuals who actually stood up and fought for what they believed in. We can't forget this history. This is where we can't forget about our country was built on guns. England called us terrorists. They considered us terrorists at the time. The war for our independence was not fought with people in battle lines. It was not won there. It was by Joe Smuckatelli out here behind a damn tree that could shoot 1,000 yards and hit where he was aiming. So all this liberal bullshit and all this, I don't even care if you're liberal, whatever the hell. But if you don't know what the hell you're talking about, shut up. If you don't know and you don't have a point and you don't actually have any information to provide us, then shut up and learn. You're 18 years old. You're pushing the gun rate to 21. So are you telling me that you're at 18? You're not considered or you don't consider yourself old enough to make that decision because you want it to raise to 21. I'll worry about that then. I hate to be the one to tell you people, but you know what? You're flat dead stupid crazy. We've got a whole bunch of people below the Mason-Dixon line that don't really give a rat's ass if you support the Second Amendment or not. We're going to carry guns no matter what you say. And you better be damn careful, because the fact is, you start talking about people's guns, and you start talking about their family, people get pissed off about that. We do more than marching to get us all together away from our barbecues and away from our beer and our having dinner with our sister and shit. You start talking about taking away guns, people come out of the woodwork real quick. And if you don't believe me, here's the thing, because the fact is, see, us people down here, we like to live a quiet life. We don't put on airs. We don't show off. Come to town about once or twice a week because we need something. Other than that, you don't hear from us. But I guarantee you start talking about taking away guns, you're going to have a problem. And woe be the individual and the sheriff or whoever comes trying to get them. Because our sheriffs and everything are down here and they want you to have a gun. They tell you, look, I can't be out to your house in 30 minutes if somebody's breaking in, but here, shoot them. Do what you got to do, brother. And a buddy of mine asked the sheriff one time, said, what if I do? I shoot him outside my door. He said, drag him in the house. So you're stepping on more than people's rights here. You're stepping on a way of living. Just like you stepped on the rights of us being able to have a statue. I'm not talking about us in the South. I'm talking about everywhere. They're removing statues of our history. I don't know about you, but if you're black, white, indifferent, well, it doesn't matter, because the fact is that statue that you're destroying, it stands for something. Some think it stands for, he stood for his country. Another man says, we're never going to go back that way again. It serves as a reminder to where we're not going to go back to. It's a period of time that we learned a damn lesson. And it opens discussion to talk about it. But we're gone beyond the point of discussion now. We sit up in here and we listen. Next point. We sit up here and we listen about Stormy Daniels. We listen to all these hearings. We hear about all this shit or whatever. A different firing today. Somebody said something. Somebody's colluding with the Russian. All this other shit. Nobody's went to jail. No nothing. So let me ask you, who's running the damn government? I don't give a rat's ass about Stormy Daniels. I could care less. When a man does his past, don't mean that doesn't tell me what he's going to do in the future. That's between him and his wife. It's short, people, you got to get out of other people's business. Some things you just don't talk about, and some things, you know what, is better left alone. To be handled in the family. You're not privy to all the information that goes on inside my house. You're not privy to everything that I type on the computer. You're not privy. Because I don't want you in my damn business. I do well enough by myself, because I look at the government and the people that they've actually produced, and I'm like, God dang, don't let me turn into that one. Or be like that one. We have a group of individuals, well, I guess we call them millennials, a whole generation who are spouting shit off and they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Go down to your local teen hangout or whatever and ask them about the First Amendment. Ask them about something that they learned in their civics lesson they can apply today. Ask them about something where they actually learned when they went to school to learn about the history of this country. We got kids now down here somewhere kneeling in front of the damn flag. These kids don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just like, Mom and Daddy told me. Well, the teacher told me to sit, kneel down, so I'm gonna kneel down. I'm gonna get my ass whooped. We even have teachers on campus that are actually handing out assignments of what you want to ban gun control and actually making every kid in there do it so they can send it to their congressman. Gun control is just a piece of the puzzle that's actually coming to a head right now. Because the fact is that this is outside of government. This actually involves the people. It involves you. All this other bullshit, Stormy Daniels, all that, Hannity, Tucker, Trey Gowdy, all that shit or whatever, that's over there because you can't do nothing about it. But this shit right here, you can do something about it. And I'm telling you right now, please don't go there. If that Second Amendment is changed by one iota, there's going to be a revolution in this country. There will. I don't know which side California's going to be on. I don't know. I don't want them to. But anyway, we're actually entering into a phase with this generation and our generation coming up. It's like, you know what, put up or shut up. Because right now, when I see these interviews of these kids going to college or whatever, I'm like, God damn, I don't even want you to be rare. I don't even want you to be near a damn weapon. Jesus Christ, how stupid are you? There's a thing down here we call book sense, horse sense. You can know all the damn thing you want in the books, but you know what? If you can't do it, then by God, it ain't doing you no damn good. Or if you don't know what it is and you try to do something with it, you don't even know what to do. You don't know what the hell you're doing. Leave the discussion up to these individuals who can actually make a difference. If there's a conference or there's a committee or there's a hearing or whatever the hell it is, make sure somebody is from the gun rights or knows about guns is on the damn committee. Make sure there's a voice there. Because I haven't seen one point yet. The only thing I've seen is we need to ban assault weapons. Okay, cool. We're going to have a debate. We're going to discussion. What's an AR-15 to you? I want to make sure the playing field's right. What's AR-15 to you? Well, I don't know. It seemed like, you know what I'm saying, man? I was over there and they told me over there that that's a assault. I don't hear that shit. What do you say? What do you say what AR-50 is? Give me the nomenclature. Give me the damn what it can and can't do, and tell me what the damn drawbacks are, and tell me what the advantages are before you go out and decide to ban something. It doesn't even matter if I'm pro 2A or whatever. This argument doesn't hold up. We have social media. I mean, we have mainstream media that are jumping on this because the fact is that it brings ratings. That's it. And yet we still watch the mainstream media because we're afraid we're missing out on something. I figured, you know what, if they don't, shit, if I should know it, by God, somebody will tell me or somebody will call me on the phone. I don't really give a shit about Stormy Daniels. I don't really care. I don't care about how many committees we have. I don't care. Just stop spending my fucking money without no damn results, please. Next point, if we go to Parkland High School now, Broward County. Now we're coming out with conspiracy theories. We've got people saying that there's two shooters, there's one shooter, whatever the hell. But I have a hard time believing anything or any individual that I see on the mainstream media because the fact is that when you get up in front of the camera and you're just reading off a piece of paper, I think maybe that information might have been fed to you. Do you think maybe that somebody was leaning you one way or another to say what you think so they can actually spin it? Because all they're going to have is a soundbite on you, and then they're going to go back to a lot of 5 people in the damn room saying, well, what he really said, what he really meant. Bullshit, I say what I mean. Somebody came in here, I shot him. See it. Somebody came in here, started shooting. I couldn't shoot back because I didn't have a gun. I didn't have a way to defend myself, so I just hoped and prayed. And I relied on the police officers back in there in the damn parking lot to save me or to come to my aid. Which brings up another point. You want me to give the mama guns to these silly some bitches out here that don't even know when to go out when they hear somebody shooting at them. It's simple. If you're a law officer, or you're in the military, whatever, they're shooting over there, you're going toward it. That's it. You go over there, find out what the hell's going on. Simple to me. But see, I deal in horse sense. And horse sense means, if it don't make no damn sense, question it. It's like, by God, it just don't seem right. And when you do this, of course, you expect backlash. It's like these kids that are going on whatever. Well, there's going to be they can't stand the fact that somebody is criticizing them for saying what they're saying. I don't understand. I'm sorry, but even when I put my YouTubes out here, I'm putting myself up to criticism right there. I need to be able to take it. But these individuals here and this generation that's coming up, I'm scared. I'm scared to hell. It scares the hell out of me. What is worth fighting for to you? What is worth preserving? Is this country so damn bad you want to change every damn thing about it that you fight or bite the hand that feeds you? I really am sick and tired of people coming in and saying that they're so privileged. What have you done to earn shit? You went to high school. That's it. Go and apply a trade. Or if you don't have a trade, go to school and get one. Go to college and get one. Well, most people rely on a scholarship. Well, I know down here we got shooting teams. Every year they put 2 kids in school, full scholarship. Any schools, shoot. I'm going to take that away from kids too. What else more do you want to take away in defense of your freedoms? Your freedoms. Fuck mine, because mine don't matter as long as you're getting yours. That seems to be the proper attitude in America today. Screw you, I'm getting mine. And never worry about the consequences. Because one day it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. But you can't see that. We have, right now, we're already running for the 2018 election. We can't keep anybody in the White House long enough to make a damn decision. But we still have Jeff Sessions. I think he comes out on Groundhog Day. He missed this year. He didn't come out. Where's he at? I don't know. And why is he still in the position he's in if he reclused himself from an investigation, a huge investigation that involves the whole United States? Why can he? Oh, I don't want to do that. No, I quit. I don't want to do that. No. What's he hide? Now I'll jump on everybody else real quick because the fact is, what? It's on our own damn fault because the fact is we freaking let it. We just come so used to the fact that whatever we do is not going to do any good. Well, we just deal in the realm that we're surrounded by and hope that we can actually survive what comes up every day. We're still worried about Stormy Daniels. Meanwhile, in LA and San Francisco, they've got hepatitis A all on Skid Row. They've had to come in and clean up the damn shit off the road. So what it is, the shit is on the road calling hepatitis A or spreading hepatitis A. But we don't do nothing about it. We spend more money sending money over than all them damn screaming pygmies over there in New Guinea. We don't give a shit about what happens to us because the fact is, well, you should have known better, or whatever. We're sorry you're addicted to drugs, even though all our advertising is take a drug. Got a headache, take a drug. Knee hurt, take a drug. And you get them somebody that's addicted to them, and I'm like, well, you know what? Now you can't take them no more. It's just a tangled web we weave to go over and over and over, round again to make the money just change pockets. And it's not coming down. It's not trickle down effect. No, it just keeps going through the elite's pockets. I don't want anybody in Congress making my decisions on on my amendments or all my rights. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you messing with them. Don't mess with them because you're gonna fuck it up. The least you can do is just go into that Congress, sit down, shut up, and listen, and not say a word. Get off the damn TV, at least. I keep talking about what's going to happen. Well, this is going to happen. World's getting ready to come to an end. This is going to happen. Yeah. I don't know about you, but the sun came up this morning just like me, and I still have my shit to do like I do every day. So I don't know what you're talking about when you say the world's coming to an end. What can possibly get what possibly can go freaking wrong is besides a nuclear war that can happen tomorrow that's going to stop that sun from coming up tomorrow or raining or whatever the hell it is. But anyway, keep being daylight. What is going to happen? It's out of control. I mean, the mainstream media is so out of control. YouTube, it's their channel. They can do whatever the hell they want to, but you can't rely on it, or you can't rely on its users as a usable source anymore because you can't be sure of the context that YouTube is allowing. You can't rely on social media. You can't rely on Facebook anymore. How I send you a damn post on your Facebook. Hell, by the time it gets finished, they know what size underwear I got on and if I'm wearing any. So yeah, let me just participate in that. It's been compromised. It's another freedom of speech tool that we used, and we learned that we could use this to communicate with each other, but they put a kibosh on it. Try to go on and see something live on YouTube nowadays. You can't do it except for if it's a freaking game. There's a guy that has a record of how many hours there is YouTube. His YouTube was up, all for clearing a damn game. Three damn days. Do you think maybe you got something better to do than sit there and play for 3 damn days a game? People talk about hell masturbation. Shit, what you call that when they're on a damn computer all the damn playing with a damn stick? I don't know what you call that, but we know what we call it down here. So keep him messing with our rights. And this is just get the heads up. It ain't a warning. It ain't threatening you or whatever. I'm just telling you, keep on fucking with our rights because you know what? It's about time. There's a reason why Roseanne had almost 18 million viewers. You ever think about that? We are that percentage of people that you count on. You can't count on. You don't know what the hell we're going to do. We're the silent majority. And the bad thing about it is that even though we hate each other, when the Hatfields and McCoys, we may shoot at each other, but goddamn, somebody else shoot at a Hatfield or shoot at a McCoy, they gonna both go turn on your ass. See, we seem to deal with situations as they arise, not the ones that we can predict in the future. So, before you tell me how many gun deaths there are in America, please tell me how many that Planned Parenthood commits every year. It's a woman's choice. That's right. It's her choice, and we don't really infringe on that. And that's between a man. That's between a woman and her body, and that's her shit that she does. I let that go. But the problem is the fact is that when you compare the two, how many of those babies have been selling their parents? Oh, we forgot about that part. So not only are we just killing people, murdering kids, but now we're actually going out and selling their damn parts. What do you call that? And you worried about a damn AR-15? Right now, Chicago You have more likely of a chance in Chicago to get shot than if you're walking the damn mountains of freaking Afghanistan. That's a war zone. So what do we call Chicago? Oh, we call it a no gun zone. To think somebody might look and see, you know what, god dang, no gun control shit ain't working. In Australia, their crime numbers on gun violence is going up, and they ban guns. So I don't believe if you look at the statistics, I don't believe if you do a scientific graph on this whole thing, I don't think that your argument makes sense banning automatic weapons. I'm sorry, but I wish that the dead could talk. I wish these kids that would have got, or any individual that got mowed down and got murdered in their school or in Vegas or wherever, I wish they could talk. I wish they would be able to tell us what their last thoughts were before they actually passed away. Do you think maybe the majority might say, I wish I had a gun or wish I had a way to fight back? Do you think maybe? Do you think maybe some of these individuals would have said, if I only knew what I know now, I would have got more familiar with a gun? Because see, it's an AR-15. If I don't know nothing about it, I don't have any idea what it can do. So that pretty much limits my escape value, my escape clause there. I don't know if there's somebody shooting around corners. I don't know. I just heard about it on TV and the radio. So you gotta understand one thing is that when you open your mouth, you've got to have a point first of all. But you got to have, okay, a knowledge of what you're talking about. Because if you don't, you'll get up over time. I see it all the time. You see it all the time on TV. We just don't call it what it is. Well, what do you don't like about Trump? Fuck Trump. Why? Why you gonna fuck Trump for? He's racist. I'm like, yeah, he's Nazi. He's Islamophobe. He's whatever. That's the same thing happens to everybody now. You don't agree with somebody, you're a racist. Or some under the ungodly name. I'm actually trying to get on here and see how many people can volunteer and say, yeah, you're a racist. I am. Okay, well, good. Don't watch your damn business. I ain't getting yours, you don't get mine. I ain't got no problem with nobody. Like I said, I hate everybody. Guns is not the answer. And while you millennials are out there identifying so many problems that are wrong with America, let's make a couple of points here. Since you're actually down on America and we've done such a shitty job raising you, why don't you come up with a solution that actually help fix it? How about that? What do you think should be done? Not what your buddy says, not what the girl you're trying to bang says. No. What do you got to say? Can you stand on your 2 feet and say it? Well, that's when you find out who your real friends are. And another thing is that when you propose something to be done, what have you done about it? Literally, what have you done about it? Maybe one of you little hairy bastards walk in your damn, maybe one of you accidentally find a voting booth and vote, get involved. Maybe one day you people will go to a city council meeting and see what's going on in your damn city or the county. If I was in Broward County right now, I'd be at every damn commissioner's door. Everybody that had a badge, had a gun, had a title in that damn county. I don't care who was right, wrong at this point in time, because they won't come up and they're all gone. Every swinging PP, you gone. Did you allow this to freaking happen? But that won't happen because of the fact is that you know what? We're politically correct. I'm sorry, but your safe places and your take a time out moments does not the world does not stop for you. It keeps on going and going. With you or without you, it's going to move on with or without you. So when you speak, speak where people can understand you. I know people tell me I got to use unsonic words. I've been trying to do that, but I have a point. You can follow what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, man? Well, it'd be like, whatever. I tell you what, if I was growing up and I said whatever to my dad, boom, he'd knock you down so fast. What'd you say, boy? I forgot who I was. Then I don't know what. I forgot who I was for a minute. It reminds me. This whole video reminds me of being sick and tired. My mom used to go around saying it all the time. I'm sick and tired of picking up after you boys. I'm sick and tired of this. Sick and tired of you. Just this. One day we were sitting there at dinner, and my brother sitting beside me. And Mama says, "I'm sick and I'm sick. I just I'm just sick." And my brother goes up and tired. What? He had that one coming. But that's all pass over. Maybe common sense take over. I don't know. But you ain't getting guns. Because like in Australia, hell, they took away their guns. Guess what? They started making their own damn guns. You can't tell me that you guys haven't figured out if you get to number 25 on what the fuck call you with your joystick that you can't figure out how to go to a 3D store or go to a 3D printer and make a damn gun. It's untraceable. What we gonna do now with man printers? What else can we ban to admit to blame it on something else besides the main problem we have here? We don't have a damn gun problem. We got a damn people problem. We got a damn people problem because the fact is we ain't got enough people out here owning up to their own damn shit. Admitting when they're wrong, saying I'm sorry, and moving on. You ain't getting guns. At any attempt that you do so, you're gonna be met head on. Because y'all about started fighting words now because the fact is that no. Every day the government chips away at my rights. Pretty soon somebody turns around and says enough. And the people that I'm talking about, when they say enough, they show you. Don't fuck with guns. It's the last bastion we have. But y'all learn. I'm out.